Hey, happy Friday. We made it through the week. I'm so proud of ourselves. We have a lot of, I can't find myself on my iPad. That's okay. We are going to be here, and there I am. I gotta see comments, guys. I can't just not. But listen, I use a lot of beautiful makeup. I represent 3 brands. You can consider that a lot. But with Saint, I am the most confident. This gives me the most confidence. I think maybe it's because I've used it longer. I'm more familiar with it. But this cream makeup is so amazing. It is so easy. I can color match you to your specific shades. All you have to do is put the word match in the comments, and I can match you to this gorgeous, easy makeup. It is for mature skin. It is all day wear. It will not settle in your fine lines and wrinkles. And I'm telling you, you will walk by a mirror and you'll be like, wow. Everyone that uses this makeup loves this makeup. It is so easy. You can put it on with the brush, or you can put it on with your fingers. But it is a 1-layer dream. Now this contour, don't be scared of contour. I never used contour until I started using this makeup. And I have noticed how it really sculpts my skin and gives me the look of just being a 3-dimensional being, right? That's why I do this. I do this to teach women to find their confidence again. Because after 40, we tend to lose and get frustrated with our skin. Hey, Robin. With our makeup, with our skin, we lose our confidence. And I'm telling you, this makeup can help you get your confidence back. And I can show you, I can teach you how just this simple few steps can turn your makeup into something that's really going to leave you more than impressed. Thanks, Robin, for the hearts. Glad to see you this morning. But I'm glad to see you every morning. All right, I'm just going to dip into my main shade. It's going to go on my beard area. This formula, you can make it as dark or as light as you want, or as heavy or as light. Make it a light coverage, a heavy coverage. I like full coverage myself. I'm a full coverage gal. But it's totally up to you how you want to wear this. Again, I can teach you. Let's see. Let's get some brightener. Let's brighten the middle of our face, because this is where you face the world. And that's it. We have a brightener, a main shade, and a contour. If it doesn't look funny, you're not doing it right, right? Now we're gonna blend. Now I'm gonna take my brush and I'm just gonna start tapping and pressing this into my skin. And you're gonna see just how easy this is. Blending with one brush. Again, this is a cream. It will not dry on your skin. It does not have any alcohol. It actually warms to your skin. And with just a few, and this is something we're going to stipple and press. See how it's just all blending together to make a full face of makeup. Now see how the contour has given me dimension? And see how easy it is to blend? And we're just pressing it in. Robin, you didn't go live this week. Did you have a busy week? I'm sure you did. You are a busy lady. All right, so now I'm going to take a look and decide I could use a little more contour. But this is something you will learn after a couple of uses, how you prefer your contour, your brightener, and your main shade, how you want it to come out. And I will be there with you every step of the way. And look at that coverage. I like full coverage. You may like light coverage. It depends on the brush. See how bright the middle of my face is. I just really, really love this makeup. I believe in it 100%. I've been doing this for 4 years. And it is still so fun to come here and show you how great this makeup is. I would love to color match you to this beautiful makeup. I color match you to your specific shades. These shades are specific to my skin tone. All you have to do is put the word match in the comments and I will reach out to you and we will get you all fixed up with this beautiful makeup. This is for mature skin, and believe it or not, mature skin can start at 30, ladies. Yes, 30. So don't be ashamed or afraid to try something that's not going to frustrate you in the mornings when you're putting your makeup on. If you're watching this late, I want you to do hashtag replay. And then any questions that you have, feel free. Do not be shy to put it in a comment. If you are too shy, you can private message me. I guarantee you I will respond. All right, we're going to do a full face of makeup. We got to get ready for work. I hope if you're here with me, you're getting ready with me. That's Robin. Who else is? If you're here, say hi. I can see a few people are here. All right, let's do some brows. I'm going to use my brow wax right here. It comes, all this comes in a really cool palette. All these are magnetized. They are TSA approved. You can take it on the plane with you. I suggest you put it on your carry-on because you do not want someone throwing your makeup around. So let's activate my brow wax. All you have to do is use water or some setting spray. I'm going to do just one spray. Good morning. Katie's getting ready with me. Good morning, Katie. So I'm just going to activate it. I'm using my line brush. All of Saint's brushes are double-sided. So it's like getting two brushes in one. So with your brow wax, I'm going to go down and go back up just to get a full coating on all of my brow and shape them the way I want them. Same on the other side. I'm going to go down and then go up. Easy breezy. Hey, Lori. Hey, Miss Lori. Good morning. All right. Probably messed with those enough. And I like to fill in my thing of going live tonight, Robin. Awesome. Just let me know and we will spread the word. Get some people into your room. You can use your finger also to kind of laminate your brows down. And you don't have to spend a lot of time on your brows to make them perfect. Just make them even. That's all I do. I don't get too carried away or upset about how my brows look. Oops. Now I like to use an eyeshadow. It's called Waltz. It's right here, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with Waltz. I'm going to use the other side of my line brush. And just, I'm going to make a little line on the bottom of my brows. And then go from that line and then just go straight up. And this will give my brow a little more shape. Go back into my eyeshadow. Now, you can tell one brow done and one brow not done. It's not a huge difference, but it's a difference, right? Okay, we do the same thing. I'm just going to make a little line. Hi, Jess. It's okay. We all have been there. I'm just glad that you're here. Most of my girls are here. I'm sure Sammy's messing with the dogs. Her puppies keep her busy in the mornings. Or she's cooking something for her work family, because she does that too in the mornings. All right. So this eyeshadow works really, really well, I think, in filling in my brows. Wow. I got those a little dark, but that's okay, because once I finish the rest of my face, it's going to look fantastic. Fantabulous. Okay, so did my brows. Let's do some shadow. I'm telling you, I don't know what shadow I'm going to use. We are just going to wing it. I like winging it. I'm going to start with Cupcake, though. Cupcake is a shade I like to use just to give me a palette for my shadow. And this will help my other shadows blend, because shadows blend better on shadows, remember. And Cupcake is the perfect. You could also use a setting powder. And I do that sometimes, but Cupcake is just very ready and available right here in my palette. It's so easy. My setting powder is too. My setting powder is in one of these palettes, because, you know, I got lots of palettes. Robin started a support group for me because I have a palette problem. I love it when Saint releases new colors of palettes. I have to have it. Just have to. All right, let's see. I'm going to use Butterscotch. Butterscotch is becoming one of my favorite colors. I mean, honestly, I'm going to use the fluffy side. Again, all of our brushes are double-sided. Butterscotch has become one of my favorite colors. It's new to me. It's not new to the collection. Usually setting powder, Lori. Yeah. Hey, you didn't give me a time and a place, Robin, for me to show up for the meetings. I am a self-proclaimed palette junkie. I love palettes. I love setting them up. I love putting my colors in. This makeup has just changed my whole world. It brought me to you guys. I have made some amazing friends on my journey. All right, Sammy is sending out her Snapchats, which means she'll be in here in a minute. It is anonymous? Okay. Well, I've already come out, so I won't be too anonymous. Butterscotch. So, so pretty. Let's see. Da, da, da. All right, what's this color? I think I tried to use this the other day. Well, no, it's Revival. I used Eternal the other day. Yeah, Lori, I know. Yeah, like I said, Robin has started a whole group. Palettes, here's another one. Palettes Anonymous. Palette Lovers Anonymous. I don't know. She hasn't put a name to it yet. Palette Lovers Anonymous. Let's use Oak. Oak is very pretty. It's a very pretty darker brown, but not too dark. So I'm going to use the smaller side of my eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go into Oak. Okay? Oak. She's very pretty. She's a cool brown. I'm just going to put her on the outer third of my lid and see how much depth that gives my eye. When you put a darker... No, I am not ready to face it. Oak is so pretty. I'm going to just use the extra to go under my eyes. So if you haven't tried Oak, Oak is so pretty. Very natural. PPA. PPA. I like it. Katie, I like it. Anybody else want to join? Anybody have a problem with their palette collection? Because I got me one. But they're so pretty. Look at that. So many to choose from. Sweep a little bit under my eye. Just what's left over on the brush. You don't have to go crazy. This is Oak. She's very pretty. Love her. Oh, that's right, Katie. That's exactly right. We listen and we don't judge. Shimmer shades. I've got lots of pretty shimmer shades to choose from here. I think I want to try. I have to pull these out so I'll know the names of them in case you guys want to check it out later. So far I've got on Butterscotch, Oak. I'm trying to get this out. You guys know how I love to drop things. Yeah, I did it. Crush. Look how pretty Crush is. Hold on. Get rid of my stick. Crush. She is pretty. I love my shimmers. And I'm going to use my middle finger here. And I'm just going to... Oh, I should have used Angel's Landing. But I grabbed Crush. Angel's Landing is also very pretty. But I grabbed Crush. Jess is not wrong. And I like to use my finger to apply my shimmers. Don't be afraid of shimmers just because you are over 40. Get over it, people. We wear what we want. We wear what makes us feel beautiful. And that is that. I stand firm on that belief. Now I'm just going to start blending these colors in very gently with just the tip of my brush, just to blend out the harsh lines. Thank you, Lori. I know. Usually on Fridays we do blue or something, but I'm in my brown era for some reason. Very pretty. I love Crush. Crush is a very, very, very pretty shimmer shade. What do you guys think? I will fix the edges when we're done. Now, the mascara. Yes, my clusters fell off. My ass, that is waterproof glue, lash glue. No, it's not. It's not waterproof. Either I put it on wrong or I don't know. But anyway, every time I shower, I have to be very careful not to get water on my lashes. But it's supposed to be waterproof lash glue. That's what it says. I blame myself. Yeah, Lori, it is. We could all use a nice, relaxing start. And doing things for yourself, you know, like skincare with Rimmon or this beautiful makeup by Saint is so relaxing. I was -2. It's so relaxing just to put yourself together, and you gain confidence also. But, you know, spending time on yourself is very worth it. So Jess woke up -2 clusters. Did you find them is the $1 million question. All right. I still have a little bit of lash glue on my lashes, so we're just going to pretend that it's not there and work with it. No, you didn't find them. They're probably in your hair. You guys know Jess has a head full of beautiful, gorgeous red hair. And it's a little on the curly side, so I can see how some lashes would be wanting to get stuck in there. Of course, I think that clusters are pretty. And you don't have to worry about all these layers of mascara. That's why I like to wear them. But this week, guys, I went back to the old clusters, the square clusters, you know, because I bought a set of those rounded clusters. I wore them for a couple weeks, and they are so comfortable. And I thought, well, I'll just try to use up the other ones. I like the rounded ones better. Definitely more comfortable. I think they did last longer because they fit, you know, my eye better than the straight ones. Of course, I got them off the TikTok shop. And I've decided I just like those better. So from now on, that's all I'm going to be wearing. Until Rimmon comes out with its lash serum. I'm going to try out the lash serum, and I'll probably not wear clusters for a while just to see what the new lash serum is going to do for my lashes. But that's not going to be released for a couple of months, so I'm not going to give up my clusters just yet. But I am curious how the new lash serum is going to help my natural lashes grow. So we'll see when it gets released, and you guys will be the first to know how I like it. You're going to go ahead and finish out your stash and then try the curved ones. Yes. Well, I highly recommend them. I highly recommend them. They are very comfortable. Yeah, there's a clump of lash glue there. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on my lashes, guys. I'll do it off camera. Because this takes up a lot of time. Lots and lots. I hope everybody has beautiful weather this weekend. We are going to. Not that I'm going to be out in it. I don't have any plans. Anybody have any fun plans? Jess, are you going to be karaokeing anywhere this weekend? I know you and Todd like to go do the singing thing, and I'm still waiting for you to tell me that you got up and sang. You know, Jess, you have a very pretty singing voice, and I don't know why you're too embarrassed to get up and sing in front of people. Everyone else is doing it. Everyone else is doing it. Oh, that is insane for Pennsylvania. 103, Katie? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I figured you guys were going karaokeing. Karaokeing. Is that how you say it? I lied. I'm going to do another coat of mascara. Still haven't heard when Saint's going to be re-releasing their mascaras. You guys will be the first to know. Promise. If you need mascara, I have some good suggestions from Celeste. Yeah, I got lash glue. That's why this isn't going on very well, but that's okay. I am not going to let it ruin my Friday because it's just one little detail. That's all I'm going to do. That's it. All right. All right, Lori. Love you too. You have a blessed day and a blessed weekend. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so tickled when you guys come by. All right. What kind of, good morning, Missy. Hello. Thanks for joining. Glad to see you. All right. You guys help me pick a cheek color. Should I just go with what? Should we go with should we do a pink? Should we do not a pink? I think I did Daylily this week, and it was very pretty. We could do pop. Pop is pretty. Or we could do plum. I know it takes a while for you guys to come through on the I know it takes a while for your comments to come through here on Facebook. Robin votes for a pink. Okay. There's one vote. Now, Jess, I know you have an opinion. Plum or fig? Well, I think plum is a nice in between the pink and the fig. So here's plum right here. Oh, mosquito. Plum is very pretty. This is one of the very first colors that I was matched with. She is pretty. She is a matte, or or whatever we call our. Katie said fig. Let's stick with plum. Plum is pretty. All right. Now this is also a cream, so I'm just going to just blend, just a press and a stipple. Look how pretty plum is, you guys. And I do bring it up to my eye. I usually just kind of surround my eye with my cheek color. It gives me lift, and I stay away from the apples of my cheeks because they have left the building. I do not have apples of my cheeks anymore because gravity and age has taken them away from me. So this is where I put my blush. I put it on really high so I can have that lift throughout the day. But yes, plum is very pretty. It is a very nice neutral shade that will go with anything. I need music. I'm going to just, it is buildable, so I'm going to build it up a little bit. My TV is loud, though, so that gives us something to listen to. The plum is pretty. You can also put some on our lips. See how just neutral and pretty. Line lips with fig. I love it. All right, let's find my fig. Again, another palette. I think this is my fig right there. Let's line it. All right, I've got this this brush. I know Jess knows the name of it, and she'll put it in the chat. But I'm going to use this brush. It's the same on both sides. I am going to dip it into my fig. On point. Very good. And you can overline a little bit to give you a little more fullness. Now this is really pretty. Very nice. Good idea, Jess. The plum lined with fig. Missy, the eyes, I've got butterscotch, oak, and crush. Butterscotch, oak, and crush. Yeah, Probably should have lined first, but we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. I got ahead of myself. So, for an illuminator, let's use Drift. We love Drift around here. Drift is a wonderful illuminator. Is an eyeshadow. Drift right here. And I'm going to brighten up my eyes. Yes. Me and Jess are working it on the same wavelength. A little Drift here. Look how that just makes my eyes pop. You can bring it up. Drift is so wonderful in this capacity. So yeah, now I look more awake. I'm going to put some on my brow bone. Really, really finishes off the look, right? Also, I'm going to put a little bit on my lips. And this will also set your lipstick a little bit. I really overline the top. See how nice and larger my upper lip looks? Because I overlined a little bit. All right, now let's go ahead and clean this up. I'm just going to use the tip of the brush for that. All right, guys, this is my look for today. What do you think? I think we did good. Thank you, Missy. We did good. Let's put a little bit of setting spray. Don't make fun of me. A little bit of setting spray. This is my Rimmon Set and Stay Makeup Spray. It is fantastic. It'll set your makeup, and it is skincare infused. And it gives you a nice, and Saint does this as well. This cream makeup gives you a nice dewy look. I love the dewy look. It makes me feel like my skin is younger. And it's just fantastic. Fantabulous. All right. Does anybody have any more questions? Because I think we've done it. Very pretty. We have got the butterscotch, oak, and crush with Drift. We've got the plum lip and cheek, and my lips are lined with Fig. Very pretty. Love it. All right. Again, if you're watching this late, just do hashtag replay. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment. I will answer it. I answer all my comments. No comment is too small, and no question is too hard to answer. I will answer any question that you have. I love this makeup. I know everything there is to know about this makeup. Just because Jess has to help me with my brush name sometimes doesn't mean I don't know. Just saying. Thank you, Robin. But I do appreciate Jess. She comes in here and she helps me every day to keep me in line and keep me on task. So, Jess, I appreciate you in more ways than one. Not just for that, but... All right, guys, this is my look for the day. Now I just got to get dressed, do something with my hair, and I'm going to be ready for work. Thanks for hanging out with me. These are always fun times, spending time with you guys. And if you're new, just say hi and where you're watching from, and we would love for you to join us for our early morning crew that we get together on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And we have the best time. So I love you guys. And you have a great day too, Missy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you, Robin. Okay, I will see you guys on Monday, and you guys have a fantastic weekend.